Hey guys, I hope all is well. Hope you're doing good in these energies. Guys, let me know how these energies have been treating you because it has been the solar activity right now is insane. And let's see, it's already after midnight. So, Sunday evening to Monday, there's going to be another geomagnetic storm that's coming up, and it's going to be stronger than the ones that we had for the last few days. When I say that this is like the last phase, you guys are literally being prepared right now. Star seeds, light workers, people who have been doing the work. At any given time, guys are going to get that clarion call. Whether you hear trumpets, whether you hear bells, everyone's going to get it at the same time. Within a few hours after that will be the flash. That can come anytime because what I've just been shocked, like looking at the solar activity for the last few days, and I don't know what it's going to be like tomorrow if the one later on, well, I should say later on today, is going to be stronger. But right now, it is super important that you do go ahead and get that release, avoid distractions. But it is one way that you could really utilize this solar energy because right now they are really working with your body, trying to get those transformations into your body so you can make this shift. And what's easy is good to do outside, but even if you're inside, it's good to visualize that the sun is right over you and visualize energy and the rays from the sun coming into your body. That is going to help you cleanse. That is going to help you with these upgrades. And once you do that I always do it from the top, let it come through your body and use that same energy and ground that energy. That especially if you're gonna do that, I would definitely do that before that storm hits. So hopefully the energy won't be too harsh on you because it's going to be different for everyone how it affects you. Because I know right now a lot of people are having a lot of ascension symptoms, especially with the headaches, the extreme ringing, because my ears have been going nuts. It is like doing it right now. Even with the stopping up, it's just crazy. But that kind of helps integrate that energy into the body. Now, with this, especially come because it seemed like it was a big calm today. Well, I wouldn't say calm, but not as then I had been in the house all day, so I don't know until like early this evening. But globally, there have been a lot of projections, and actually globally there's work being done on humanity, on consciousness. And there's actually I was guided to talk about this one. There's a breathing exercise you do. It's a yoga based breathing exercise that you do. It not only balances out the hemispheres of the brain, but it can help release anxiety and stress because it calms the central nervous system. And with that is really, really simple. You may have heard about it, but it's called the alternate nostril breathing. And with that, you can do it right before meditation. It doesn't have to be before meditation. You could just do it anytime. But a lot of times people do it before meditation. And you only need to do it a few times, and that's where you start off, you hold one nostril and you inhale. Then you switch, hold the other side with little pauses in between, and then you exhale. Then you inhale again out of that nostril, hold that side down, exhale out the other. Inhale, then switch over. That balances those hemispheres, calms the central nervous system. That'll really help, because the people who haven't doing the work, because I know it was, when I say this moon cycle, it was some heavy spell work done, which that was that was dumb right there anyway, because on that eclipse, especially with that portal open, and matter of fact, the energy from that open portal is still there. That's why I said, in using that, visualizing or going outside and bringing in that solar energy and grounding it is really good right now. But that was just dumb, doing all that spell work to stop people, because that energy, the way that's going to ricochet back, especially now, because this has already been called. This is already in process. That quote that I left is some, I'm like looking back at Revelations and looking like it's some quotes. I'm like, oh, ooh, okay. Now I really know what that meant. But the backlash is going to be nasty. Like, it's people that still insist on projecting that. So that alternate nostril breathing, that'll help with that, especially with those crown chakra attacks. That's why right now, as far as karmics go, let those people go. Weeds and tares have to separate. They're all influenced by the same vampiric beings, so they're doing the same thing. The same thing that they're doing globally on society. People that are closest to us, they, or used to be, or whatever, like karmics, karmic families, karmic exes, they are moving exactly the same. Right now, what I notice again, and what I notice with this moon cycle, since they are all, because they know this is it. It's done. They know this is it. So right now, on top of all the projections, they are desperate to swap destinies with people. That's not going to work. If you haven't done the work, you're not going anywhere. Look at me. You know damn well I ain't shutting up. Yeah, girl, if you hadn't done the work, your ass is not going anywhere. That's another video. But anyway, that's what I have noticed. Heavy with the, I mean, they supposed to be so, you know, your exes, the karmics, people who did you wrong, they're supposed to be so bad and so powerful, but now they desperate to piggyback and cling and bind themselves, ritually bind themselves to you to try to get a ride onto a new timeline. That's not going to happen. So with those two things, that would definitely help, because when that geomagnetic storm hits later on today, throughout Monday, you probably see a little uptick in projections, and I will hope they still never will. I would say people, you think they wouldn't be dumb enough, but they are. They'll still be trying. So like I said, I would definitely avoid arguments with anybody. That's with people, you know, people with strangers, because I've noticed that too. Strangers in a lot of places, it's like their people are so on edge. They're just waiting for any little thing to just do the worst thing to people they don't even know. So I would just avoid all arguments. Just focus on that. You got this. We're at the finish line. Y'all take it easy.